Hi everyone, this is Carol Ann Speaks, The State of the World on Friday, June 2nd, 2023. So what is it? Good, bad, or indifferent? All three. What is happening out there? Okay, some of the major headlines. Representative Ro Khanna says avoiding default was necessary, but that deal was passed at the expense of the most vulnerable. I totally agree. We have to re, uh, repeal the parts that were against the environment and against people who are need food. SNAP. Okay. Representative Ro Khanna says Senator Dianne Feinstein should step down with dignity. I totally disagree. She has served a long time, and she should be allowed to leave when she's ready. Okay. Now, armed police raid on bail fund for Cop City opponents is attack on infrastructure of the movement. This is in Atlanta. Cop City is a proposed plan to build a place to hold people and train people in law enforcement, and they're building it in an area that is bad for the environment. So they have to repeal the ideal to build Cop City. Want to protect the environment. Also, okay, a sweetheart deal for the Sacklers. Billionaires get immunity from civil lawsuits over opioid crisis. Sacklers. They're paying in a lot of money, but they're not going to get blamed for anything. There's no accountability. They don't uh, admit any blame. They had Purdue Pharmacy, and they're getting away, literally getting away with murder. They should be held accountable. Okay. Now, so that's some of the things that are happening. Uh, all right. Now that's also we have Senate approves debt deal limiting domestic spending and rolling back climate protections. Repeal that, protect the climate, and don't decrease domestic spending, and don't take food away from people on SNAP. Senate votes to rescind Biden's student debt relief plan. Okay. I think that requires some more talk discussions. I'm not really sure about that. And Russia fires more missiles at Kyiv and Ukraine amid fresh cross-border attacks from Ukraine. Okay. And we have to end that war and hold Russia accountable. UN warns floundering UN warns foundering Black Sea grain deal could exacerbate the food crisis. Okay. Zelensky presses the European Union and NATO to grant Ukraine membership. China calls for peace talks. All right. Protesters disrupt arms convention as Canadian defense minister touts cybersecurity plans. Okay. Rights groups slam sham trial for Iranian journalists who helped expose death of Masha Amini, and that's in Iran. Uh, hold Iran accountable, but we're partly responsible for Iran going so um, very, very conservative, supporting the Shah and putting him in power twice. Okay. Now, workers protest Florida's latest anti-immigrant law targeting farm laborers. It's very sad what Florida is doing. They have people, a lot of farm laborers there, and they're eating their food. They're providing the food. Uh, Good old DeSantis is against everyone. Okay, Republican states challenge DACA in court before a judge who ruled against the program in 2021. Okay. And I think DACA is deferred action childhood arrivals, and I'm in favor of letting these kids stay and become citizens. Okay. Chicago will use $50 million in city surplus funds to assist asylum seekers sent from Texas. Okay, thank you, Chicago. Supreme Court decision will make it easier for employers to sue workers who strike. That's a terrible decision. It was 8-1. The newest Supreme Court justice is the only one who voted against that, but Sotomayor and Kagan, they voted for it. That's terrible. Striking is a human right. Labor rights are important. Amazon's corporate workers walk out to protest climate inaction and leave labor issues. Yes, don't ever buy anything from Amazon. Terrible company, terrible leaders. Bezos is a real bad person. And Bill Cosby sued for 1969 sexual assault as part of California Survivor Look Back Law. Good. New York City to stop reporting prison deaths as federal investigator probes recent deaths at Rikers. Why do you want to stop reporting them? It's public information. Improve the prisons. House approves a debt ceiling deal slammed by progressives as extortion. I agree. 19 killed, 100 plus injured as shells fall on market near Sudan's capital. That's where they're having a civil war between two generals. Okay. And U.S. to send additional $300 million in weapons to Ukraine. Okay, I support the war in Ukraine, but we really have to hold Russia accountable. Can't have war forever. Okay, hang on a minute. Okay, I'm back. I'd like to sing a little song, a very old song, very well known. I don't know who wrote it. I don't know all the words, so here we go. It's Danny Boy. Oh, Danny Boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainsides. It's you, must go, and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valleys are hushed and white with snow. Oh, Danny Boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainsides. It's you, must go, and I must bide. Okay, that was Danny Boy, very old song. Hope you liked it. Thank you for tuning in this evening of Friday, June 2nd, 2023, for another Me and Carolyn Speaks, the State of her World. I hope you join us in the future. In the meantime, stay safe, wear a mask, practice social distancing when the vaccine's right and available for you. I would take it. We had ours. And remember, kindness goes a long, long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Good night. Stay safe on Friday, June 2nd, 2023.